Hello. Today I had my fifth observation at Happy Hollow. My lead teacher, Mrs. Sams, was absent today, so we had a substitute. So I'm not sure if my observation details are going to be as of in depth as they usually are, but I made sure to really be present in the classroom today and acknowledge every little detail that the substitute provided for me. So, first things first, they added a unit to the tens frame for how many days that they have been in school. And that was 55 days. And so they counted 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and then ones 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. And then the substitute showed that like 50 plus 5 equals 55. But one thing that I recognize is that the substitute had a piece of paper of Mrs. Sam's like notes for like to guide him throughout the day and the class. And I'm not sure what the note had said, but I'm sure it was like you need to count with the class until 55. So the substitute started counting 1, 2, 3, 4, and the class started like yelling out at the teacher, like, no, no, we have to count by tens, like 10, 20, 30. And that kind of made me think of something that we were talking about in class about how the students recognize patterns. And I kind of thought that was interesting that we've been talking about that. And now that I'm like paying attention for it, I saw that in class. And so the students obviously every day have been counting by tens. They knew that today they were supposed to count by tens. And I don't know, I just thought that was something that was relevant and I wanted to share. And then they worked on their math worksheets. So this was an addition worksheet and they only went up to 5. So the worksheet, for example, showed 2 plus 1 equals blank, or 3 plus 2 equals blank, or I think it was like 5 plus 0 equals blank. And then this was a cutting and gluing process. So on the side of the paper, it had the answers to the problems, and the students had to cut the side out, and they were little boxes. So they had to cut them out and then glue them where the answer was. So, for example, the 2 plus 1, they would find the 3 and then glue it where, obviously, where it was supposed to go. And that was all they did today for math. I'm trying to think of any other detail that I had noticed. These were all the notes that I had written down, but I think that was it. But yeah,